Welcome back to Supers Live. We hope you enjoyed that NASCAR Heat Super Modified race. We've got the winner with us right here from Union, Connecticut. I have to look for sure, but I think this is now five the Oswego Speedway victories in a row for Speedy Man Dave O. Dave, tonight you had some problems before the start of the race. Let's tell the fans exactly what was going on out there in Connecticut that almost kept you from racing.
Yeah, it didn't really start out all that well. Had a little bit of a power outage, and thankfully, power came back on just in time to make drivers' meeting and make the race. So, thankfully, didn't miss out on a race. Would have been pretty ironic after missing all the first races for all these few seasons. Now I missed the second one after I finally make the first one. But yeah, pretty eventful to start the night, and then crazy battle there. The first, I don't know, opening 10, 15 laps. I don't know how long it lasted. It felt like it lasted a long time. Keith and Carl and Steve up there in the front. Carl was running very good laps. She had the thing hooked up tonight and was able to use the lap car as a pick on Keith to get by him for second. And then took a while to work by Carl. Really had to work him over there. He's been up some good laps. So say lap traffic was a key there. Working my way through and keeping the car clean. I didn't get any damage on it till the maybe final 10, 15 laps of the race, but by that point, because I had cleaned so far, I had built up a decent gap. Not too big, but yeah, it worked out. Kept the car clean, got to the front and led some laps. Came in with the win.
Dave, how much different is running the NASCAR Heat Super Modified here in normal mode than some of the other stuff you run? How is it easier? Is it more difficult? You certainly make it look easy.
It's easier to drive, but it's harder to be consistently fast in normal mode here in NASCAR Heat. Because the cars are so line dependent in Heat and normal mode, you gotta not scrub too much, but if you push too hard in the corner, you're gonna scrub too much. But there's that fine line of scrubbing and then letting the car, free up and stop binding up off the corner and let it roll. So it's really a fine line with Heat in normal mode to get it to turn and be fast consistently. It's definitely takes a lot of practice to get it to be smooth. Thankfully, with Heat Finder running a normal mode series every Thursday night, always get to touch up on those skills. That's my primary racing league there. It's always a blast.
Well, there you go. And if there's anybody that knows how to get it done, it's the guys from the TMS Wolfpack for sure. NASCAR Heat aficionados and great racers all around. Dave, congratulations, man. Another win in Supers competition, another win here at Oswego Speedway. It's always good to see that Black Beauty in victory lane, and I know you got some people you want to say thanks to.
Yeah, can't say it's a bad way to start the season. So, yeah, just got to give a shout out to Supers, First Finish Race Servers, Hairbag Studios, Breeze Graphics, Icing's on top, and, of course, shameless plug of HeatFinder.net and the ModSquad.info for all your NASCAR Heat needs, racing leagues, painting, mods, tracks, anything you need for the original NASCAR Heat in 2000. We're still around. Come over there, check it out. You got league races Thursday, Friday, Saturday night on the Heat Finder calendar there, so come on over. The more the merrier.
Always a good time with a Heat Finder, guys, and always a good time seeing Davo in victory lane here at Oswego Speedway. A guy that hasn't made it to victory lane yet, but he finished the race tonight just 2 laps down, his second super start. Dick Schuler in the Gooby Beer Shoe Racing number 56. Dick, welcome into the broadcast booth. We wanted to pull you in and ask you, after 2 races now with R Factor and NASCAR Heat, what's your thoughts of running Super Modifieds at Oswego Speedway with Supers?
What took me so long?
Very good. We like to think the same thing.
Yeah, I've been just doing iRacing now for just 2 months, so it's all new to me. Takes a lot of practice. You can see these fast guys going by. I just try to run their line when they go by. That's what I was doing tonight when the leaders came by me. I just tried to follow them and stay in their line, and that really helped. I got my times down into the 16s tonight, which I felt good about. I stayed in a pretty good line tonight. Didn't hit anything tonight, so I felt good. No spins. Felt good about it. So I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, between the 2 types of sim racing platforms, what's your favorite so far?
This is fun. This is a little easier because you don't have to worry about your setup. But if you like a challenge, the R Factor gives you a lot of options to put into the car. So you really got to think about it. You've got to test it and see what it does. You got to put a little bit of time into it. So that makes that not only fun, but interesting for somebody that likes mechanics and like that. So they both got their own characteristics. And I guess if I was going to say which one's the most fun to get into is the R Factor, just because you can tinker a little bit, change springs, change air, stagger, whole bunch of things. You can change a lot of things, and it makes a difference.
Well, Dick, we sure hope that you're enjoying yourself, and we enjoy having you here all the way from Minnesota to race with us at Oswego Speedway and with SUPRS.
Well,
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to all the guys that are involved in this. They help the rookies. They help everybody. The drivers help each other, and it's just a big fun event every week.
Well, thank you, Dick, and thanks to all of you for joining us here tonight. Your winner, Dave Speedy Manello out of Union, Connecticut, picking up another win in SUPRS competition, and a great job for sure by the drivers coming home in the top 5. Some great racing by Keith Put One On Ya Powell, Gary Waldron in to 3rd place on the podium tonight, Steady Steve Callahan 4th, and Carl Bonsai Becker 5th. Brad Keyser, Bob Ganwer, Zach Sears, Bobby Hayduck, Jeff Bivens, Dick Schuler, and Danny Ray round out your field here tonight at Oswego. Well, for all of us here at SUPRS, thanks so much to First to Finish Race Servers for running some flawless servers. Also, Icings on Top, sponsors of the Icings on Top Rookie of the Year Award, and also the Icings on Top Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing Award. We want to thank Hairbag Studios for all of the buttons turning and the knobs moving and making sure the video production looks just fine each and every week. And thanks so much to BreezeGraphics.com for all the great looking overlays and our posters and images on the website. Thanks so much as well to all of our friends from Heat Finder and the Mod Squad. ModSquad.info for some great mods, some great information on all types of sim racing, not just NASCAR Heat, but also R Factor, R Factor 2, NASCAR 2003, you name it, they know it. Go to the modsquad.info for more information on that, and heatfinder.net, your internet source for NASCAR heat racing since 2008. So until next week, I want to remind all of you, be kind, be nice, and remember it's just a game while you keep it wing side up and wheels to the ground.
Someone you love, and if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love, but if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love.